Good evening, you overweight pieces of shit, and welcome back to another episode of Big Vin's Food Reviews. Today, we're going to be chowing into Kingdom Hearts 3, the Deluxe Edition, for the Xbox One. So to get things started, we're going to first take a look at the box here. It says Kingdom Hearts 3 on the front. I've waited 13 years in order to pick something up like this, and I'm sure a lot of you have as well. You know, you're really hoping this game isn't a giant disappointment, you know, just like a waste of 13 years, 5 spin-offs, bunch of money just spent down the drain. You're really hoping it's not that. Let's just go ahead and see if it is. Holographic Kingdom Hearts 3 logo. I like it, man. They spared no expense with this. So this is, of course, the better version of the piece of shit $60 version that only cost a few dollars more. If you're a real fan, you spent money on this. If you enjoy wasting money, you bought the other version. So fuck you. First things first, we've got the game box. It says very clearly on the front, Kingdom Hearts 3. Don't know why you would bother giving me an actual plastic game box, seeing as how I want the fucking steelbook. That's kind of why I bought this. But yeah, let's just go ahead and destroy the environment. So yeah, this is the actual lamest shit cover. Got Sora, Donald, and Goofy on the back. A rehash, basically, of what's going on here. Once again, pointless. But anyway, you know, I'm sure they had their reasons. Maybe Square and Disney both have a mutual hatred of the environment. Maybe they just want to watch the world burn. But either way, man, waste of plastic. Fun fact, these guys right here are little hooded figures you're not supposed to know about. Don't worry, Sora Pin, I'll get to you. Next thing we got is the actual reason I fucking bought this. Oh, look at that. Just a repeating fucking pattern. That couldn't have taken you more than 5 fucking minutes to actually do. I'm seeing a pattern going on here. It's almost like I waited for 13 years for something that took about 5 years to complete. It's a long fucking time to wait. You want me, what are these things right here? You want me to take the actual... You want me to take the fucking booklet out of here and put it into here. Fuck you. Why didn't you just give me one complete steelbook copy? Why do I have to do the fucking work? Why am I'm not getting paid. I'm not a fucking employee for Square Enix or Disney. Fuck you. I mean, it's a good quality steelbook, but still, fuck you. Don't look at the code. Jesus fucking Christ. Pissing me off, Disney. Square Enix. 13 long ass years. I did my time. I did my waiting in Azkaban. And now the important part that a lot of people actually give a shit about is the art book. So if you take a look at the cover, you got the classic color pencil style of Sora as is the start screen for pretty much every game in the series. This is always how it starts out. In it, you have a bunch of stuff here. We got message from the director. You get the Japanese version and the English version. They clearly did not want to print this twice. Let's see. You have Sora's entire journey. Let's see what we got here. Covers, Kingdom Hearts back cover / Union Cross / the 5 different names it got every time it was re-released on the App Store. Birth by Sleep, Kingdom Hearts. This is the first game in the series. This is how fucking long we've been waiting. And this is where we are now, alright? This is 2003. This is 2003 right here. This is 2019 right here. January 29th, 2019. There's a lot of bullshit in between. Kingdom Hearts was the first one to come out. Then you had Chain of Memories. Then Kingdom Hearts 2. Now this right here, this is a 3-year journey right here. This is 2006 right here. And then 2006 to 2019. Do you notice something fucking wrong here? You see all this bullshit? Do you see all this bullshit? Union Cross, Birth by Sleep, 358 over 2 days. Yes, that's how you pronounce it. Kingdom Hearts Recoded, the one no one played. Dream Drop Distance, and 0.2 Birth by Sleep. None of that makes sense. None of it will. But, spoiler alert, if you play the games, it does actually reward you for being that much of a fucking weeb. So, at the very least, it rewards you for the time and money invested into the series. So that was actually very nice of them to do, because I spent a lot of time and money on this. Let's see, we got some characters here. Sora, Donald, Goofy, Kairi, Riku. Ooh, I forgot about that Keyblade. Kind of fluffing out the art book here. I'm just gonna be real with you. I thought this was supposed to be an art book, seeing a lot of digital characters. Wow, these are just straight up clips from the actual game. I'm not sure what you're trying to pull here, but this isn't an art book. Ah, okay, then you have... See, this is okay, because this is at least what they'd look like in the different worlds when Donald's magic is playing on them. That's understandable. Just repeating shit for no reason is not. Ah, that's the best Keyblade right there. Probably the lamest battle in the entire game is this one right here. Baymax, his Link sucks. Side characters. More side characters. Fuck these worlds. Now these are some cool drawings right here. The evil non-villains, the two least important people to the story right here. Even less so than Kairi, and she fucking dies. These are some of the coolest boss battles you have. This one's the most fun because he actually has this lunar attack, brings a whole fucking moon down on you. Different types of enemies, that's cool. Alright, see, this is artwork. Alright, these are all the fucking Keyblades, and I gotta admit, only 2 of them are of any good. Ah, these are some of the other characters' Keyblades. Okay. See, these would have been cool. Why can't we play with these? No, we get these fucking shitty ones right here. Ah, okay, so these are some of Donald's staves. These are Goofy's shields. My favorite is the Nobody Buster, but that's just me. I haven't unlocked that one yet. I'm currently replaying it on Proud mode just to see how tough it actually is. Spoiler alert, it's not. Gummy ship enemies. These are all pretty fun, actually. I actually really enjoyed the gummy ship. The attractions are sort of a hit and miss for me. They completely destroy any actual strategy or difficulty within the game itself. They're useful only in the Rock Titan battle, but beyond that, it's like it just makes the game way too easy. So as an art book, I gotta admit, that's dog shit. This is dog shit. And got some more dog shit right here. So if you want a whole pile of dog shit, this costs about 70 bucks. It's probably gonna be a little bit more on eBay, just in case you were curious. And now for the only reason I bought this. I am a Disney pin collector, and I have a couple of the special editions of the older Kingdom Hearts games. And with all of them, you of course get the obligatory Disney pin. And this is going in my collection. This plastic will not be coming off anytime soon. I don't plan on selling it. I just want people on the internet to know I have it and that they can have it. Not for sale. You see that? Not for sale. And that is especially true with mine. So that is it for the actual unboxing of the game. So let's see what we got here. Let's get everything together, if we can fit everything together. Bam. All right, you go on bottom. So that's everything you get with the actual deluxe edition of the game. I can't believe what actually came out of this. To go back to the beginning with the game, you load it up and you see for yourself, it's everything you remember. The soft music, color pencil Sora, new game, config, whatever that means. And yeah, I cried like a little bitch, okay? 13 years in my heart. Fucking since 2003. That's fucking like 16 years of actual gameplay, which is pretty incredible. Good for them for holding on to this franchise and not selling out completely. So what we got here is a game that we've been waiting this long for, and to be honest, I'm mixed in the sense that I'm two extremes. I love most of it, I hate some of it. In terms of story, this is the best looking Kingdom Hearts game I've ever played. I cannot believe what we are capable of on this generation of console. I don't even have an Xbox One X. This is just the regular Xbox One, 900p, if that doesn't sound like a made-up number to you, but it's real. And the lighting in general makes the characters look amazing. I've never seen Sora, Donald, and Goofy look this way, but it fulfills requests that I've always had with this game, which is I've always wanted the gameplay to look as good as the opening and closing cinematics. So if you're familiar with those, there's always an opening and closing cinematic that's highly rendered, and it's got all this crazy detail, and it looks so photorealistic, and it's amazing and beautiful. And I've always wanted the gameplay, what you play in the middle, to look like that. And for the first time in the entire series, these characters look perfect. The rendered cutscenes alongside the actual gameplay are almost indistinguishable. Of course, the opening and closing, they have that little bit of extra money and time and energy going into the CGI that they can render. And then the actual main story uses the in-game engine, which is pretty fucking cool. So anytime it goes from a cutscene that's happening in a certain world, it can seamlessly transition into the gameplay. So the camera will spin around and then bam, you're in the middle of the fight, which is awesome, because you'll be sitting there completely immersed, and then next thing you know, bam, it's time to whoop this heartless ass. But this is definitely the best looking game in the series. Top notch, 10 out of 10 in terms of looks. So the gameplay itself, it's still press X to win, the occasional triangle. Of course, this is an Xbox, so you press A to win with the occasional Y. 8 out of 10 just because it's got a complex system. The new links are amazing. That's how you link with characters Sora's met in the past. He's got a cell phone now, so that's how he calls them. And then you get your little little, your little gameplay cutscene or whatever, and then you whoop some more ass. The links, just like the attractions, do make things wildly easier. Simba, for instance, you just jump around the field, destroying anything you land on top of while sending fire out from around you. Probably the best part is the links you do with your side characters. So Donald, Goofy, anyone you meet in one of the worlds, you have special attacks that you link up with them for, and basically, once again, you just destroy everything going on around you. This game was worth the wait. It's just not everything I wanted it to be. And part of that's my fault for having expectations for something I didn't make. I didn't make this. This isn't I'm not Tetsuya Nomura. He is allowed to do whatever he wants with this, so long as, he doesn't piss off Disney. And ultimately, we got something that doesn't piss off Disney, something that didn't piss off Tetsuya Nomura, and it's something that doesn't piss me off, because I still really love this. It's probably my favorite game that's come out in the past couple years. It's not my favorite Kingdom Hearts game. As of now, Kingdom Hearts 2 is still taking the #1 spot for me. But Kingdom Hearts 3 is right underneath it, like right the fuck underneath it. It's a close second. But basically, that about wraps up my opinions on what we have here in terms of Kingdom Hearts 3. Too much and not enough, but also still worth it. So yeah, this is everything we got going on here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put all this back now. I will see you all later. Thank you very much for tuning in. Once again, this has been Big Vin's food review of Kingdom Hearts 3. Thank you very much for listening to all the bullshit I had to say about this game. I'm probably the biggest weeb out there as far as this particular game is concerned. I've waited 13 years for this, and I gotta say, I'm not disappointed. I had some harsh words of criticism, but I'm not disappointed. I wholeheartedly love this game. All I know is that I will buy each and every Kingdom Hearts game that comes out, and can't wait for the next one. Of course, it's gonna be a spin-off on probably like the Switch or the phones or something like that, some bullshit. If it's on the Switch, I'll buy a Switch. If it's on the phone, I don't want to pay to win fucking phone games and shit like that. I want actual game mechanics. So here's hoping for the Switch version. And then Kingdom Hearts 4, whenever that'll be announced, maybe I'll be dead by then. Who knows? But thank you very much for tuning in, and have a wonderful night.